Good morning. This is the topic. Topic is that the physical pharmaceutics, and today discuss about the topic is the solubility of drugs. Basically, we are all know what is solubility. Solubility is that it is the capability of solute to blend with the solvent. This is the solubility. Solubility is very important in development of the pharmaceutical dosage form. Basically, it is improving the quality of the product as the increasing the solubility of the drug. Some drugs which are sparingly soluble in the solvent. Some drugs is insoluble in the solvent because by the increasing of solubility of that drug, it ultimately it is improving the quality of the product. In case, firstly, discuss about what are the introduction involving to development of the solubility in terms of the improvement of the quality of the pharmaceutical products. In case this solubility, it is related to the dissolution, and dissolution profile it is very important for the improvement of the solubility. And in case of that, the dissolution is that the dissolution is a process in which a solid substance solubilizes in a given solvent, that is mass transfer from the solid surface to the liquid phase. Dissolution rate is defined as the amount of solid substance that goes into solution per unit time under standard condition of temperature, pH, and solvent composition. Dissolution is a rate determining step for the hydrophobic poorly aqueous soluble drug. Given example, griseofulvin and spirolactone. These are two drugs. It is following. The dissolution is the rate determining steps for the hydrophobic polyaqueous soluble drug. In case of that, the flow diagram, it is involving the process of dissolution. Firstly, suppose this is the tablet. In this tablet, it is disintegration. It is disintegrate. This is the disintegration. This disintegration it making a granules. In after that, this disintegrates. Disintegration. It becomes a small particles. Small particles is there. Small particles. And these small particles, it is base dissolution drug in solution. It is the base dissolution. Base dissolution in, this is the drug in solution. In case this granules, that is the granules. granules, it may be convert into the drug solution, limited dissolution, and this tablet it may be in convert into the drug in solution because of this is the drug in solution. It is very limited dissolution. In case this is the flow chart of the process of dissolution. After that discuss about the one by one. This is the dissolution, how to related to the dissolution, and the solubility it is related to the dissolution. In case of the solubility defined in quantitative terms as the concentration of solute in a saturated solution at certain temperature, and a qualitative terms it can be defined as a spontaneous interaction of two or more substances to form a homogeneous molecular dispersion. Solubility can be considered as the molecular dispersion of a solute in the given solvent. Solubilization can be defined as a preparation of a thermodynamic stable isotropic solution of the substance. Normally insoluble or very slightly soluble in a given solvent by the introduction of the additional components. In case of that, the absolute or intrinsic solubility. This case it is discuss about that the intrinsic solubility. Intrinsic solubility is that the absolute or intrinsic solubility. Intrinsic solubility. In case of that, this is the maximum amount of the solute dissolved in a given solvent under standard condition of temperature, pressure and pH. It is static property. The extent of the solubility of substance in a specific solvent is measured as a saturation compression, where adding more solute does not increase in the concentration of the solution. Solubility is commonly expressed in units of concentration, either by mass gram per deciliter of the solvent. Solvent molality, mole fraction, molarity and other units. In case of that, the expression of the expression is that this is the expression for approximate solubility according to the IP. In case it is it having the description in left side, it is the description terms is that, and right hand side it is the parts of solvent required. Parts of solvent required for one part of the solute, for one part of the solute. In case of that, it is the it is in case of that, it is description terms like very soluble, and inside of this the parts of solvent required for one part of the solute. In case for the very soluble, it is required the solute less than 1, and the free soluble, it is required the solvent from 1 to 10, soluble from 10 to 30, sparingly soluble, it is the 30 to 100, the slightly soluble from 100 to 1000, very slightly soluble from 1000 to 10,000, and practically insoluble or insoluble. This is this having the required of the solvent, it is more than 10,000. In case of that, in case of that, the after that discuss about what are the importance of the solubility, and in case of the solubility, how to improve the quality of the pharmaceutical dosage form. In case the importance of solubility, in case of that, it is important physicochemical properties of the drug. It is a important parameter to achieve desired concentration in systemic circulation. Solubility behavior of the drug in one of the important aspects of the pre-formulation testing for poorly soluble drug. In case of that, what are the needs of solubility? Needs of solubility, it is to achieve desired concentration of the drug in systemic circulation for pharmacological response, low aqueous solubility in major problem concentration with formulation development of new chemical entities. Any drug to be absorbed must be present in the form of the aqueous solution at a site of absorption. In case of that, the various needs which are meeting with the solubility. After that, discuss about the difference. What are the difference between solubility versus dissolution? In case of the solubility versus dissolution, in case of that, the solubility, and that side is that it is dissolution. In case of that, inside of the solubility, absolute solubility is the maximum amount of the solute dissolved in a given solvent under standard condition of temperature, pressure, and pH. But inside of the dissolution rate is defined as the amount of solid substance that goes into solution per unit time under standard condition of temperature, pH, and solvent composition. In case of the solubility, it is static process, but the dissolution, it is the dynamic process. But in case of the solubility, it is measured in mole per kg. In case of the dissolution, it is measured in mole per second. In case of the basically solubility is for pure pure unaltered drugs, but in case of the dissolution is for altered drugs or final formulation. In case the factor affecting solubility, there are various factors which are meeting for the solubility. In case of that, there are various factors is that factor of the solubility, like various factors, particle size, particle shape, temperature, ionization of solute, solvent, nature of the solute and solvent physically forms of the drug, pressure, polarity. Yeah, these are various factors which are affecting or influencing the solubility of the drug. Process after that, the process which are the process of solubilization. Basically, solubilization is the process which are increasing the capability of solubilization of the solute in solvent. The various process which are using for the solubilization, breaking in inter-ionic, intermolecular bonds in the solute, the separation of the molecules of the solvent to provide space in the solvent for the solute, interaction between the solvent and solute molecules or ions. In case the various conditions which are involving in the solubilization. After that, this is the after that discuss about this the technique involved of the solubilization. In case solubilization, there are various techniques. Techniques is that the technique it is the solubilization by co-solvent, solubilization in surfactant system, solubilization through complexes process, drug derivatization. So these are various process which are using for the improvement the solubilization. Ultimately, it is converted into the solubility. The substance like weak electrolytes and non-polar molecules are fully soluble in water. The solubility of these substances can be enhanced by the addition of the water miscible solvent in which the drug has good solubility. The process of improving solubility is called as the co-solvency, and the solvent used are known as the co-solvent. And this is the mechanism of that. The mechanism responsible for solubility enhancement through co-solvency is by the reducing the interfacial tension, the predominantly aqueous solution and hydrophobic solute. Reduce the contact angle between the solid and liquid. Co-solvent increase the solubility by reducing the difference between the polarity of the drug and water system. And solubilization by addition of surfactant. Basically, surfactant is the substance which are reducing the interfacial tension between two adjacent layers. By this surfactant, adding of the surfactant, we can improving the solubility of the drug. In case solubilization by complexation, it also another methods which are forming of the complexation, and it is providing the higher solubility of the drug, and ultimately it is using for the improvement the quality of the product. In case of that, the drug derivatization also used for the determination of the improvement the solubility. And the salt formation also important, and by the salt formation it is using for the improving the solubility of the drug in solvent. And these are the methods which are using for the improvement the solubility of the drug. Thank you.